So, welcome to Rainbow Covenant on YouTube. And this is a space I created for reflection on Mother Earth and spiritual healing through the mediums that I work in, haiku, poetry, and art. And so I want to get started with our share for September. And let's see, let's set it up. So each month, what I'll do is share three haiku with artwork. And this is our first one for the month of September. And as I said, it's Rainbow Covenant, haiku in three parts for September from myself, from Haijin Sharifa Meytung. And a Haijin is a writer of haiku, a writer of haiku poetry. It's called a Haijin. So our first offering is this haiku, which is called The Box. And the haiku reads, perched on the altar, small red box with golden thread, frayed in its beauty. And this is the piece that accompanies that haiku. And this is done in the tradition of mindscape of abstract art, which is non-representational for the most part, but reflects the color, the inspiration, the imagery that arises with a particular thing or phenomenon or event. In this case, it is contemplating, reflecting on this golden red box that sits on my altar that was given to me by a friend many, many years ago, and it's just traveled with me through many years. And this is acrylic on paper, primed paper, 9 by 12 inch primed canvas paper. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's a canvas board. It was a 9 by 12 inch primed canvas board, exactly. Perched on the altar, small red box with golden thread, frayed in its beauty. My second offering for September is called Guru. And the haiku reads, truth unfolds with time. With patience, stories get told. New gurus arise. In Buddhism tradition, guru is a word that means teacher. So anytime, everywhere, when you hear folks talk about gurus, just remember that that word actually translated into English means teacher. And so in this haiku, I'm reflecting on the fact that it is so important to have patience with our stories as they unfold over centuries and generations, which is why I split the word told with that slash mark between the T and the old. Get old, get told. So our stories, when we have that patience, have a chance to age and have a chance to be retold. And in that process, we find new teachers, and new teachers arise to tell those stories. The artwork that I set it in came from a platform that I work with, Storyboard. Storyboard, that is the platform. And they offer these different artists offer their images to be used, to be combined in a collaborative effort with different work. And it could be commercial projects, or it could be creative projects, but the work is there, and it's wonderful. I often find wonderful pieces there. And this is one of them that was provided on the storyboard platform. Truth unfolds with time. With patience, stories get told. New gurus arise. And then the last piece for this month, there's a movement called the Laudato Si movement. And this is a movement that was actually generated by Pope Francis, and has just really been picked up and carried forward by the young folk who are Catholic practitioners, and have found this as a way to really speak to masses of people about the environment and about ecology. So it is a subject that's very dear to my heart, and it's a subject that I try to include as often as possible in all of my work, and in committing myself to that idea of Laudato Si, of really working to become one with creation, of which we are obviously a part of. This idea, even for Rainbow Covenant, grew out of that, grew out of this desire to put forth work that speaks to where we are right now with our relationship with creation, and where we have been in the past and where we're going in the future, and recognizing that that is a cyclical experience. So the haiku is called Carbon, and reads, "The human species, with feet too big to measure, leaves prints too big to erase." The imagery here that I chose from an assortment of public domain imagery is that of these footprints, and this small but beautiful piece of greenery. And how, for me, it's how those two, at this time, how are we sharing the earth? How are we sharing that? How are we being beneficial to that greenery in the same way that that greenery is beneficial to us? The human species, with feet too big to measure, leaves prints too big to erase. And that's it. That's our 3 haiku for the month of September. Thank you for checking the work out, and I look forward to seeing you in October. Until then, peace and blessings. Do what you can to be of benefit to Mother Earth and to all living beings.